neighbors said they heard screams, wild, desperate, and endless. Then silence. When police arrived at the mansion on Cielo Drive that morning, what they found inside was beyond anything they'd ever seen. Blood smeared on the walls, furniture overturned, a word written in crimson, P-I-G, on the floor, 5 bodies. Among them, a young woman, 26 years old, 8 months pregnant, a rising Hollywood star. Her name was Sharon Tate. She had everything: love, fame, and a future about to begin, until one August night in 1969, when strangers walked into her home and brought hell with them. The killers weren't thieves. They didn't come for money. They came because someone told them to. A man they called Father, a man who claimed to be both Jesus Christ and the devil. This is the story of the Manson family murders, the night Hollywood's golden glow turned to horror. Before the screams, before the blood, there was a man with a guitar and a dream. Charles Manson, born in 1934, abandoned as a child, raised by prisons. By 1967, he was free, and the world he walked into was burning with change. Peace, love, LSD revolution. And Manson, with his charm and madness, knew how to twist that freedom into control. He gathered lost souls, young women, drifters, dreamers, and promised them love, purpose, and truth. But what he gave them was fear. He told them he was a prophet, that the Beatles spoke to him through their songs, and he said the world was on the edge of a race war he would survive. A war he called Helter Skelter. Spahn Ranch, dusty, broken, forgotten. But for Manson's followers, it was paradise. They called him Father. They shared everything: food, drugs, bodies. Each day was a rehearsal for the war Manson promised was coming. He told them they would rise from the ashes as the rulers of the new world. But before that could happen, there had to be blood. You have to kill to know what it feels like, Manson whispered, and his followers believed him. August 8th, 1969, Manson gave 4 followers a simple order: go to that house and kill everyone in it. The house was at 10,050 Cielo Drive, the home of Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski. Polanski was away filming. Sharon was home with friends. That night, Tex Watson, Susan Atkins, Patricia Krenwinkel, and Linda Kasabian drove through the hills. Linda stayed outside. The others climbed the fence. 18-year-old Stephen Parent was shot as he tried to leave in his car. Inside, screams tore through the house. "I'm the devil and I'm here to do the devil's business," Tex said. Sharon begged for her baby's life. Susan Atkins told her, "I have no mercy for you." And then, silence. When the killers left, the walls were painted in blood, the word P-I-G written for the world to see. The next night, they struck again. This time, Manson went with them. Their victims, Leno and Rosemary LaBianca, a quiet, wealthy couple. They were bound, stabbed, and mutilated. Words like "death to pigs" and "helter skelter" were smeared in blood. Manson believed he was sending a message, starting the war he'd predicted. Instead, he exposed his madness. For weeks, detectives were lost. 2 horrific crime scenes, no connection. Hollywood went into lockdown. Parties canceled, gates closed, fear everywhere. But in jail, one of Manson's followers began to talk, and the puzzle pieces finally connected. By December 1969, police raided Spahn Ranch. They found the family, and behind their innocent smiles, the faces of murderers. The trial was chaos. Manson carved an X into his forehead. His followers did the same. They sang in court. They laughed about the murders. In 1971, Manson, Watson, Atkins, and Krenwinkel were sentenced to death, later changed to life imprisonment. But even from prison, Manson's influence spread through interviews, followers, and fear. He had become the face of evil in America. Sharon Tate's mother, Doris, spent the rest of her life fighting for justice. Each parole hearing was a battle. Each memory, a wound reopened. Charles Manson died in 2017, still unrepentant, still smiling. But his crimes left scars deeper than time could heal. That night in 1969 ended an era, the dream of peace, love, and innocence. It proved that evil doesn't always come with horns or fire. Sometimes it wears a smile and plays a guitar.